What's going on, guys? Patrick 1969, and today's review is going to be on the highly coveted, highly apparently rare, and in my mind very overrated GP02 Gundam version 2 American release. We're going to be showing its accessories, talking about how much you can get this guy for your own collection, and then also doing a comparison with the true version 2 from Japan. And so let's go ahead and get right on into it. Okay, so after lowering the thrusters on both figures, we're now able to get both of them into the shot. On this side we have the American release version 2, and on this side the Japanese version 2. Now, to note out, you can obviously tell the differences between the two. While both are sharing kind of the same color pattern now, the GP02 is a lot bigger and has a very, very different sculpt to the face, chest, armor, legs, pretty much everything. Nothing of this figure is the same as the other figure. In fact, this figure right here, the American release version 2, is actually the exact same figure that we first got when it came out, you know, what was it, a year or two before. The only difference for it, however, is that the arm or the hands are a little different. I think you get a little bit of a different sculpt. But other than that, the only thing really is cosmetic. The color is a little bit more of a tannish armor color. There's a little bit of panel lining in a few places, and also some paint added. And as you can see with the Japanese version 2, the head is very, very much differently sculpted. Let's see, you got double joints in the elbows. A lot of just everything's different. Everything's sculpted different. Maybe let's take a look at the back. You can see a lot more detail as well. And yeah, just all around better. So it's accessory time, and now we're just going to show everything that's slightly different from the original version of the GP02. The biggest change is one of the biggest changes is the actual shield itself. No longer do these top pieces of the shield swivel out. The whole plastic or the whole shield is one big plastic mold. The inside is, I guess, a little bit different, but nothing really has changed, and it does share the same color pattern change that also occurs on the figure as well. Let's put that to the side. And of course the shield does house these two, the bazooka, the longer end of the bazooka, which the back end of the bazooka attaches to the shoulder with this piece, of course. Connecting the two will complete them, and oops, there we got a full-size bazooka. One of the biggest draws, I guess, for this figure is that the bazooka is actually able to fire out a small missile. I just got this in 2 days ago, so now I'm going to test it and see if it works. And it doesn't. I actually broke the bazooka. How sad is that? One of the other things is that you still get the two beam sabers. Unlike the version 2, they do not fit inside the skirt armor, but I'm sorry, the Japanese version 2. I gotta tell the difference between the two. Anyways, it doesn't fit into the skirt armor, but they still detach from the hilt, so there's that. You do get one extra hand. Originally, the figure does come with two beam saber hands, and then you get a, oops, came out a trigger finger hand. So now you can have them do a double wielding saber action, and then you can take the hand off and have them just aiming the bazooka at whatever. But that's about all the changes you get. And so now we've come to price value, and while this figure, the version 2 American release, is only a different paint job and a few extra changes to the bazooka and shield, it's still ranking in the pretty expensive area. For this guy loose, people are asking $45 to as high as $65 for it mint in the package. I haven't sold one personally, so I can't say what, or actually I haven't sold very many of these personally, so I can't say how much this guy should really go for. I can suggest, however, if you're going to spend the $65 mark for this guy mint in the package, I'd say just forget that and get a GP02 version 2 from Japan. Not only that, the money you could pay towards a new one of these could go towards not only the GP02 but the GP01 version 2 from Japan as well. There's a lot on eBay actually for the two of them, around $76 to $79, and that's not including the shipping. So if you're going to spend the money on this guy, I'd say just forget it. Get this one right here. Okay, so anyways, that's just my opinion. Do whatever you like. I would just say try not to spend too much in finding this guy. He's not all that worth it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe, and you can stay tuned for more videos from me. So anyways, everybody take care, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.